All right, welcome back, guys. We are starting this new adventure of starting the new hunt for the Griffin. We're going to look for the hunter who found the bodies, as well as a herbalist for buckthorn. Why are you looking at that fast travel point like that? You guys want me to use it? Is that why? Weirdos? I guess that's why that was goofy. Hey, Roach. So I'm so happy you're just a magical horse who can just appear out of like thin air. Makes things a lot easier for me.
Let's go.
Just cut through everything. Hello, is anybody home?
Anyone home?
You're not knocking on the door, Geralt.
Trail's fresh. His love just left home.
That was goofy. He wasn't even knocking on the door. He was knocking like really far away from it. All right. Well, let's find this hunter. Where do you go? There's the tracks. That's going backwards. There we go. Just have to follow the tracks. Nice and easy. What's up, Mislav?
You, Mislav?
Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye. They've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village. I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help?
Dude, this game looks so good. I'm sorry to cut in between the cutscene, but wow, this looks good.
Sure.
Look at
Not
Geralt.
going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now.
Since the war started, soldier on the march, he'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spines, covered in scabies. But they just won't die, because they're clever. More so than foxes. Too late. Attacked another one.
Oh, not a good spot.
Not bad.
Where you going, puppy? Come on. I feel so bad doing that. I hate killing dogs in any game. Like, I'll be honest, the most brutal game where I've had to kill a dog and I hated doing it every single time was The Last of Us Part 2. That was very brutal. I didn't like that. I'm a dog lover through and through, so having to kill dogs is not my thing.
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Not really our business.
Hope you weren't close.
No, not at all.
So, can you show me where you found the Nilfgaardians? Griffin, know anything about it?
Oh, not much. Not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
No, I don't know about that, man. That's a little kind of a cocky answer. If a griffin wants to find you, he'll find you, bud. You can almost be guaranteed of that. And by the way, just because I don't like going into this menu, but just because I was seeing something about it earlier in regards to the Nilfgaardian armor, because their armor compared to the game, comparing the movie to the game, is very weird. It doesn't look good, I don't think. It looks like you can kind of turn it on and turn it off in the menu, from what I thought I saw. It must be in the main menu. It's shows like installed stuff, and it shows alternate Nilfgaardian uniform or armor. So I don't know if you can turn on and off.
'Twas here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Good hunting now.
Thanks, Mizloff.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted.
Excuse me? To push me away.
It was black, saturated with blood. A camp.
Yes, a camp, Geralt. Let's see, what else can we find? There we go, footprints.
These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
Ooh, there's a chest down here. 2 chests. Alright, I'll take some money and take some linen. Anything else down here? No. Come on, Geralt. Climb. Thank you. Weirdo. Nope. I feel like he could have easily grabbed that. Maybe I have to sprint and jump. There we go.
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least.
Wow, he got messed up.
Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying. Bones. Horse. Dog. Human. A few months' worth.
Whoa.
Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other Griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area.
Oh yeah, gotta level up. Sweet. I think first thing I'll do is probably definitely upgrade the combat. Let's do this one. Let's activate it. Throw it in there. Perfect. What's this question mark?
Place of power. Should draw from it.
Oh, sweet. And we got another ability point. Awesome. Perfect. That's just what we wanted. A mutagen. We do not have any mutagens right now. We just did combat. Maybe increases maximum vitality by 15%. Each piece of light armor increases critical hit damage by 25% and fast attack damage by 5%. I think for now I'll just level up my health. I feel like that would be a good one to do as well with the already. Oh yeah, my Quinn got improved. Sweet. I really like Igni though. I'll be using Igni a fair amount. Where are you at, Roach? I believe last episode I asked what was your guys' favorite Witcher game. So how about this time? I'm curious about what you guys are thinking in regards to the Witcher show. Henry, the guy who plays the Witcher, is not going to be a part of season 4, which really sucks because I don't know, he just does that role so well. He fits into it really well. So I'm really bummed about that, but like season 3 will be our last season with him. And then it will be spacey on who it is. And then he'll be replaced for season 4 with, I might have to look it up. I can't remember the name. He will be, so Henry Cavill is the current one. And then the next one will be the next one will be Liam Hemsworth.
Run, Roach.
It just, I don't know, that change seems so sudden and kind of odd at the same time. I'll give it a chance. I'm just a little bit curious about it. I definitely feel like Henry has done such a good job at the role. It just seems like such an odd change to make all of a sudden. But, excuse me. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. What you think of this change. Will you be watching the show even with he's gone? Or are you just going to do what I'm doing? Kind of give it a chance, see if it's good? Or are you such diehard fans that you'll watch it regardless because you love The Witcher? I'll probably be the latter, honestly. I love The Witcher, and it's just such a cool concept. Yeah, and I'm curious to see how Ciri will go moving forward, knowing how she is in the video games and stuff. So I'm very curious. But let me know in the comments below.
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets. Red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Griffin do that to her?
Talina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my bruise can do to help.
I've agreed to kill the Griffin. No more victims after I do.
There will be, of course. With the Griffin gone, others will kill in its stead. Monsters, or men.
So what do you think I should do?
Ply your trade. But don't think you can change anything.
What does that mean? Ply your trade? Does that mean just continue with your job?
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it.
Oh yes, the Griffin. Might have guessed. I was thinking... A few years ago we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a Griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Something.
Looking out for our welfare.
Sorry about that, guys.
Nilfgaard values one thing. Order. Griffin's disturbing that. It's gotta go.
Yes. First they'll tend to the monsters, then to the folk.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the Griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. Ah, bees! If there's one thing Geralt is afraid of, it's bees. Don't mind me. Just gonna take in this beautiful scenery, dude. I'm sorry, this game looks so good. It runs really well as well. It does run very, very well. Why is it that when I go into the photo mode, it's just staring right at his ass? Goofy. Not his dick. I don't want to take a picture of his dick video game. That was so weird. Hey, you want to take a picture of his ass? There you go. Oh, that was funny. Oh no, it did it again. It's so goofy. Is that bright enough, guys? That'd be cool if we could make him do something. Like there's other video games where you can have or other camera modes where you can have your character do certain stuff, like certain faces or anything, but that doesn't seem to be an option here. Ooh, okay, there we go. That's kind of sick. Oh, I have an idea. Let's do something like this. There we go. Perfect. What does it look like over here, though? Even in ray tracing mode, the gameplay is very, very smooth. I don't think it plays as smooth as it does with the performance mode on, but it's very good. Just so you guys can see, let's play with performance mode a little bit on. I think that'll be interesting to see how it performs. Oh, there's a quest. You need the services of a witcher. Huh? Hello there.
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It's always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Was standing at my window, peering at the goings-on. He must avoid me, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So I grabbed me pan for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. But I sits here listening, just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. I was right baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Fascinating story. Any chance you're nearing the end?
Before dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come morn, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him. And me pan. 'Twere old, black with soot, not worth much, I suppose. But I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow, well, that he's lying there.
I'll help her just have another quest.
Hand contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case.
Remember, it's always good to meditate when you're a witcher. God, this game's beautiful. Will she care if I loot this stuff? I don't think so. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm a big looter. Give me some of that buckthorn. Yeah? Yeet. Anything else down here? A lot of stuff down here. I'm not seeing any barrels or anything though. Oh, wait. Nope.
Done all I could. Should talk to Vesemir.
Come here, Roach. You mangy horse. To be honest, I don't really know what accent that is. I'm just goofing around.
Got a lump of bread today.
I almost hit that girl.
Don't you look at me.
Some chick has hiccups, it sounds like. Let's see Vesemir first and then maybe grab that other contract I just saw. That mission that popped up.
Which field is that the other side of the river? By the wood. Boy in Climmix. Good lad, Master Witcher.
Shh, stupid cat.
Yes, yes. This boyan, will he venture out to inspect his grain anytime soon?
What are you guys talking about?
Harvest is a
Oh my god, they're talking about harvesting.
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two witches? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
So, like normal things. I mean, that reminds me of if you have something going on in your house or apartment, you'd rather fix it yourself before paying someone. But I mean, if I have a zombie crawling through my fucking house in my basement or something, that's completely different from me replacing some drywall or something. If I have a fucking zombie, I'm gonna hire someone.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss. Standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap?
No.
You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
We'll set the trap. I don't know if...
No point in waiting.
I'm not sure if I'm leveled up completely enough, but with this being the starting mission, it shouldn't be too difficult.
Far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
Give me a slingshot. Gonna hunt bears.
Well, I don't know. We're halfway to level 2. What does it say in the mission, in the quest log? What level? Level 3. Might as well do a separate one. Let's do a separate one, level up at least once, and then hit it. I think that would be smart. That would be a smart thing to do. Let's do... Let's do contract by the well. I think that'll be interesting. Oh yeah, I was gonna grab this mission over here as well that popped up.
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Easy on the insults. I could add to your misfortune. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. But humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
We know how that is being a Witcher. They
I can find your arsenal.
little nasty with Witchers.
You're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks, but found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
You'd be pretty funny with cat eyes. Willis? Willis. Of all dwarf names that you could think of, Willis would be the last one I would ever think of. What an odd name for a little dwarf. What are you doing over here, Roach? Are you playing with the puppy? Or whatever that is? Go. Oh, well, we didn't have to go far, did we? We just had to go over here. What up, Odalon?
Greetings, good man. Having trouble with your well? That's what I read.
Aye. 'Tis haunted. Has been for a good 20 years.
20? So why'd you put out a notice just now?
'Cause earlier on we drew our water from the river. But so many corpses floating in it after the battle, it's turned noxious. My daughter Mandy drank half a pitcher. Felt dreadful ill, can't keep nothing down. She grows worse by the day. Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be driven away. And it don't let any man near.
This ghost. Describe it for me.
Well, it's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a dirty dress, all rags, its skin flaking off its bones, and it howls like it's suffering.
Some wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, master, if you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
Fine, I'll help. Where's this well?
In Havel, a settlement on the heights. It's abandoned now, no one ventures there on account of the ghost being about. Drive it off, please.
I could negotiate that, but I think I'm just gonna stick to keeping the story moving a little bit. What you doing over here, Roach? You goofball?
That's it, Roach.
Viper-eyed Hellraiser.
Playing some of the original Witcher made me kind of reinstall Cyberpunk, and it's the first time I played Cyberpunk in a while, but from what I can see, it's changed a lot. It would have been better if they were ready when the game first came out, but it plays very well.
Ghost. Maybe it only shows at a certain time of day.
Meditate again. Oh, hello.
Wonder what it's doing here. Got too close. She'll be back tomorrow. Something Something's keeping her here. Noonwraith won't stray too far from the well. Pretty damn hot. Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. Noonwraith did this.
Anything else we can find? I already found that. How about we loot some stuff? That sounds good to me. I always like looting. Looting is my favorite thing in games. Any goodies in here? There's some goodies. Elemental essence. Ooh, big chest. Let's take this first. Yellow diary.
Might be useful.
That's a lot to read. A black magic doll and a big chest. Okay. Interesting. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff right here. Sweet. Any others? Yep. Empty vials. All right. Noon wraiths. Despite what is commonly thought, peasants do not interrupt their labors at midday to get out of the sun. They do so to avoid noon wraiths. Vlad Raymond, peasants and their customs. On particularly serious summer days when the sun reaches its zenith, wraiths will at times appear, resembling sun-scorched women dressed in lawn white robes. These are noon wraiths, the spirits of young women and girls who died violent deaths right before their weddings. Driven mad with pain or anger, they wander the fields searching for their unfaithful lovers or backstabbing rivals, though they will kill anyone who does not get out of their way in time. They are often held in this world by some object of intense emotional significance. That is why, if one ever finds a wedding ring or torn veil in the middle of a field, one should not pick it up, but instead back away as quickly as possible. Looks like they're weak to moon dust, spectre oil, and Yerden. What's the difference with the devil by the well? So this is the one that we ran into. Devil by the well. The residents of White Orchard had suffered more than their fair share of misfortunes. Passing armies had trampled their spring planting, a griffin had begun abducting their livestock, and, the rotten icing on this painful cake, a noon wraith haunted a nearby well. No wonder locals called this final evil a devil. The Witcher could sense something bound her. The Witcher could sense something bound her to this place, and that in order to send her off into the ethereal realms, he would first need to learn her secret. Once that was done, he would have to prepare for battle, and a noon wraith is a demanding opponent. She can disorient her victim by blinding him and creating mirror images of herself. These copies slowly suck their victim's life energy, while their mistress remains untouchable. In order to defeat her, the Witcher could not rely on his silver sword alone. The Yerden sign would also be needed to trap her and force her to take on the material form. Okay. I love these bestiary stuff. It's cool to read it.
An object, something she
I think I already found it.
This world.
I feel like I already found it when I was looking around. No? What else is here? I don't see anything. Well, that's red, but it doesn't look like I can interact with it. There's something over here.
A man, stabbed with a knife, died on the spot. Animals fed on his body, picked his skeleton clean. More blood stains over there. But it's not his blood. Blood stains, barely visible. Someone was dragged this way. Someone who was still alive.
We should have everything we need though, right? No.
A man, stabbed with a knife.
We
died
know
on the
this.
spot. Animals fed on his body, picked his skeleton clean. More blood stains over there. But it's not his blood.
I don't see anything. Only thing I see is this stuff that we've already interacted with. Alright, there we go.
Palm prints in blood. Small hands. A woman's. Someone dragged her out. She was wounded. Fought for her life. No body in sight, but might still find some tracks. Under the right conditions, bloodstains can remain visible for decades. Another print by the well.
What you doing here, little bunny? There we go.
Almost faded, but the line's taut. Something's not right. A corpse, hanged by the bucket rope. Woman the journal belonged to. Must be. Wide pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30, judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing. Need to cremate the remains. Gotta find the object that binds her to this place before I do, though. Was she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off. Gotta jump down there. Hope I don't break my legs.
Ugh. Okay, let's go. Whee! Ooh, there's something down here. Come on, Geralt. Optimeter. I don't know what that is. I don't see anything else down here. Oh, never mind. There we go. There's a bracelet.
Lucky not to come up empty-handed. A bracelet with an inscription. To Claire, from Volker. Bracelet must have belonged to the woman in the well. Lovely craftsmanship, but I'll have to burn it with the body to get rid of the Noon Wraith for good. Better do it near the well.
I think one thing I can appreciate from this game is how well the monsters are designed. They look so cool. I bet the artists who did all of these had a really fun time creating them. And it shows they look very good. Kind of wish games like nowadays kind of had that type of inspiration. I think the only one off the top of my head that I can think of at least that's very common to this is
Need to prepare for for this fight.
Honestly, probably Horizon the Horizon series. I was gonna say Forbidden West, but the original Horizon is just as good. The machine examples for those are really, really cool. I love reading about that kind of stuff. A lot of work went into it, and it shows. A lot of work and a lot of passion. They did a great job with that kind of stuff. All right, let's kill us a Noon Wraith.
And the bracelet. Igni.
Hello again.
Hey, I think it worked.
You think? I want to see. Nah, fuck it. Excuse me? You want to try that again with me? That was really easy. Oops.
She's got.
Alright, now we got the Noon Wraith mutagen, so we have one that we can use. Light Essence, the Noon Wraith trophy. Alright, cool. What does the Noon Wraith trophy look like? I don't think I've ever even seen that. I don't even know where it is. All right, Odalon, time to give us some coins for killing your ghost, Noon Wraith, demon, ghost, whatever, your thing, your entity. Hello there.
The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us. Well, that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a bell?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once. Same one, maybe? Your reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away for Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, let's hope for it, at least.
How about that? Never expected to get a dowry.
Nor did I suppose I'd ever give one to a Witcher. Strange times these, wouldn't you say? Strange and sad.
You got a problem, lady? All right, guys, thank you for joining me for this episode. I want to make sure that we get at least that mission done, kill the Noon Wraith. It's such a cool boss. I mean, technically it's not a boss fight, but it's like a Witcher contract. Witcher contracts are just really cool just because you get to take on a certain monster and learn about them. It's really cool. But thank you for joining me for that. And in the next episode, we will be continuing on with the main story and taking on the Griffin. I'll see you later. Peace.